Hello YouTube and welcome back to a new showcase in a new video. Today we're going to be showcasing Valerie and Esther. So let's get on with Valerie. Valerie is a Game Pass witch slash vampire. I mean, she's a heretic. She has 550 health, 8700 magic, and 500 energy, and 500 thirst bar. Because she's a vampire, meaning she's a heretic, she will get the energy and the thirst bar. Also, Valerie comes with this beautiful outfit as well as this beautiful morph. I love it. I love how she looks like, more realistic and much better. So now let's get to her keybinds. First keybind she has is the keybind C, which means a basic push. Meaning she will just push the target away, just like any other witch that we have showcased before. The next keybind we have is U. However, the keybind U only works on vampires. If you click on U, it's mean like instead of saying Osox, all you gotta do is just click on U and you will snap the vampire. It does not work on Game Pass witches, and it does not work on free witches or werewolves. The next keybind we have is E, which is basically feed, to refill your thirst bar, and as well as it takes some damage from the target that you are feeding on. The next keybind we have is Q, which is the snap also, but this keybind will make her snap the target physically, means she have to touch him in order to snap his neck, not like Osox. Osox, you can snap his neck from afar using your magic. The next keybind we have is F, which is a punch, basically like this. You click on F and you click on the target and you punch them away. Not that hard. So yeah. The next keybind we have is M, which is senses. She basically senses the targets behind the walls, and it takes a lot of energy as well, so you better be careful. The next keybind we have is G, which is healing. Basically, it heals the target if it was damaged, and also turns siphoners and mortals into vampires if they died with your vampire blood in their system. Next keybind we have is V, which is eyes. She turns into the vampire eyes like we saw in the show. They looks amazing, beautiful. I love it, more realistic. Love it. The next keybind you have K, which is choke. Choke, you have to be nearby the target and you can choke them, dealing them a lot of damage. She got a respectful amount of damage, which is really cool. Last vampire keybind is G, which is a head dive. Basically, you pain them, and it also takes away your energy. Next keybind, which is a witch keybind, self siphon. Basically, you siphon yourself for more magic, and it takes away from your energy, as well as it finish taking away from your energy, it will take away from your bloodthirst. So you better be careful before you desiccate. If you wanna avoid that, all you gotta do is click on the keybind Z, which is siphon. You siphon the other characters, taking away their magic, as well as dealing them damage. Next keybind we have is T, which is an attack. Basically, you go invisible and you go to the target and attack them. Just like this. It deals quite a lot of amount of damage. Next keybind we have H, which is pain inflection. Basic keybind any other witch has. So yeah. Next keybind we have is N, which is invisibility. Instead of saying invisique in the chat, all you gotta do is click on N, hold it, and you will be invisible. No one can see you. You let go and you will come back to like be invisible. The next keybind you have is B, which is the siphon choke, just like this. You have to hold it.
What on earth made you think I wouldn't do the same to you?
You have to hold it for more damage, just like this.
You're genius. What on earth made you think I wouldn't do the same to you?
Basically, it does a lot of damage, and it also almost have no cooldown, which is very powerful. But they can stop you at any given time, which gives it a downside. So yeah, this was Valerie's keybind. Now we're gonna go to her spells. The next spell that Valerie has is Confusa Patina Ignis Mortifina, which basically puts everyone around you on fire. It's a good spell. I love it. The next spell we have is Absorb Infediction, which is a locator spell. All you gotta do is say the spell and then say the cards that you wanna locate, and it will take 2 to them. You can spy on them and locate them. The next spell we have is Dispulso. Dispulso is a very powerful spell, and it does this. Basically an explosion which puts everyone in a coma, semi-coma or something, and it deals them a lot of damage. The next spell we have is Idair, which it drags the target to you, just like this. If they were running or something, you can drag them and basically, well, kill them if you want. Next spell we have is Galacious Corporis. It's an insta-kill spell if the target did have less than 200 health, and you can do this. The spell is glitched at the moment, but I guarantee you when they fix it, the target will shatter and killing them instantly. The next spell we have is Impulsa. You say Impulsa and then this happens. Basically, it pushes everyone around you and deals them a small amount of damage. Next spell we have is Intus Contendicto, and it does this.
You're a genius. What on earth made you think I wouldn't do the same to you?
Which basically melt their organs. So it's a powerful spell. It's gonna be very useful. Next spell we have is Vismatus Extandas Lumanu, which basically protects you. You need 800 magic for that, and if you say the spell, will basically protect you from any harm from originals and vampires who want to rip or head decapitate you. The next spell we have is Synongalucon Fractures. It's the same as the old spell. You say it and they will choke, leading them a very good amount of damage. Last but not least, we have Victae. Basically, what Victae do is that pushes them, and you will teleport to them, and like you push them magically, like using the Keybind C, and also push them with your vampire side using the Keybind F. Just like this. Which also does a respectful amount of damage. This was the Heretic Tour, which is the Heretic Showcase. Valerie is so good. And now we're gonna go to Esther. Okay, back to Esther Michelson. Esther Michelson is the original witch and the mother of Clausius Michelson, as we all know him. Esther is a witch. She's very powerful, as demonstrated in the show. So she has 350 health, 1,400 magic. However, she doesn't have a lot of keybinds, so we only have 3 that we're gonna go through later on. Let's see first her morph. She looks amazing. She looks beautiful. And she looks a bit older though, but yeah. This is her morph, this is her hair, this is her outfit. They will add more outfits in the future. Moving on to her keybinds. First keybind is H, which is basic pain inflection. Basically, only pains the target if you hold the keybind until they pushes you or stops you from paining them. The next keybind, also basic keybind, which is push. Every other witch has that. Click on C and click on the target, and it will push them away from you. Next keybind we have is Fire Swirl, which basically does this. It does a respectful amount of damage. As you can see, it is pretty powerful keybind. Now moving on to her spells. The first spell Wait, what am I doing? The first spell that she has is Fortis Lamia, which is a the original making spell. It makes people into originals, just like this. Now Dahlia has the ability to drink the serum and turn into an OG, just like as you see guys in front of you. The next spell we have is Ignis Astorum, which basically creates a fire and does this, as you can see. Creates this circle of fire, and everyone that comes nearby this circle will be pushed away, dealing them a small amount of damage. Next spell we have is Rometis Cordismitam, which stops the target's heart from far away. You say this spell and you say hope, and you will start stopping her heart. If she doesn't click on flash, she will die, and whoever wins the mini game will win. So I can stop everyone's heart from wherever I was. I could be in the Salvatore school and Hope Michelson is here, and I can still stop her heart and, you know, get her dead. The next spell we have is Vas Sanguis Ereptup, which basically does this. Ooh. Poor Dahlia. Yes. As for our before last spell, we have is Viscaram Antacurum. Basically turns the normal stake into a white oak stake, which is very powerful. And also, if you do this spell, Dox Toxem, Dox Malum, Dox Divintum, you will turn that white oak stake into the indestructible white oak stake, which is like this.
Ultimate weapon for the ultimate.
It says the voice line ultimate weapon for the ultimate hunter. If I go to stake Dahlia, you don't have to do sister die.
I'm too powerful to kill.
Ooh. If I stake them, basically this I will keep the stake and it won't disappear. Like I can kill them endless amount of time and the stake won't disappear. So this is actually kind of powerful spell. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and join my Discord server. Share the video with your friends. I'm trying my best, and I hope you guys like my best. And I see you in the next video. Bye.